In a world where explosions were real, monsters were made of latex and bad decisions, and every hero owned at least one pair of mirrored sunglasses, 3 men dared to ask the question. You know what this needs? A saxophone solo. Welcome to Watching Weird, the show where cult classics, creature features, and modern streaming chaos collide like a greased-up mutant in a moonlight chase scene. Your hosts, Alan Gamboa, horror guru and VHS warlord. Scott Baker, retired CIA agent who insists he's just a teacher. And Rich Restucci, best-selling author, mad scientist, and the only guy who brings a flamethrower to a marshmallow roast. And just when things get a little too locker roomish, the boss materializes, part Southern charm, part chaos wrangler, and 100% done with their nonsense. Answering to Hadley, or Heather, this professional cat herder is the only thing standing between the guys and a total descent into booze, dad jokes, and B-movie mayhem. So grab your popcorn and your tinfoil hat, because right now, you're watching Weird.
Hey, you just get my big giant head tonight. I don't know where everybody else is. I got a message from Alan saying that he couldn't make it, but I haven't heard from Scott or the boss. Don't know where they are. But anyway, hello and welcome to Watching Weird. A Watching Weird of one. That's me. I'm the one. It's very sad. And I feel so bad for you poor sons of bitches that have to watch my ugly face this whole time. But regardless, I hope everyone's doing all right. Hey, Dan. Dungeon Dan just showed up. It's just me tonight, Dan. Wait, what's this? Scott's here. There he is.
Hey!
Oh, I was getting nervous. We're already live.
Sorry, I lost track of time. I'm fucking around with a scam artist. And
Okay.
this guy is too stupid to realize.
Wait, is it me? Am
No.
I trying to scam you?
No, it's an old friend of mine from work. And I get this text from her on our Facebook. And she's like, oh, long time no talk. Have you heard about the DHHS system? So I'm like, oh, no, I haven't. How do we know each other?
Yeah,
So-
I've gotten that crap too. It is what it is. So did you switch it up? Are you gonna do
Well, Alan's not joining us tonight.
right? I know. So I was gonna do Black Phone too, and you can do.
I'll do the other two.
Okay, well we can split one or share one or whatever. We got them both watched. Just pick one that you want to do, and then we'll
All
try
right,
back and forth.
let's start with the worst two,
Okay.
and then go to Black Phone 1.
Let me turn you up.
All right.
So we
Hang
got Dungeon Dan is in the house. He is
All right.
yeah.
Again, I'm sorry I was late, guys. Like I said, I'm
Dude, you were
screwing around
1 minute late.
with
I'm
this
not gonna worry
scam
about
artist. Hi, Dan. All right. So tonight, what the hell?
You okay?
Yeah, no. Oh, there it is. I got a weird pop-up ad. Tonight's movies were the Fantastic Four, the Astronaut, and the Black Phone 2. And poor Alan cannot be with us tonight. I guess the mothership came and took him back.
Yeah, good for him.
So I'll start. I'll do the. I'll start with the two worst movies of the night, and the first one is The Astronaut. Just came out this year. Hang on a second. I was not prepared. Just trying to. It came out in September. Oh, it's a Spanish film. It was, yeah. I guess it was made by a Spanish company, even though it was here in the United States. I don't know. That's what it says, Spanish. But anyways, it's a movie. It is about the main character is Captain Sam Walker, Kate Mara. She's an astronaut. She's been out in space for a while, and she comes. God, what was it? A couple of years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she was on this long distance solo voyage, and she crash lands on Earth, and they decide, the general in charge of the operation, William Harris, played by the great Lawrence Fishburne, not even he could save this movie. They put him in quarantine. They stick her in this beautiful house out in the countryside, and the nurses come out and they're trying to rehabilitate her. But as it goes, things start disturbing her. she's getting these strange dreams, and near the end of the movie, something starts, like she sees things out in the woods, and then eventually something is hunting her down. And because it's an astronaut, you're supposed to think it's an extraterrestrial. I'm not going to give away the end of this movie in case you want to see it, but this movie could have been done so much better. There was so much about this I did not like. It was slow burn at the beginning. Very slow burn at the beginning. Then when it started to pick up, I'm like, oh, okay, now, because it was very, very creepy, very eerie. It was almost like a haunted movie, because she'd be standing there and she'd had a telescope and she'd be looking out, and then she'd drop it into the woods, and then something would disappear behind a tree. Eventually it gets to the point she starts got some type of disease. Her skin is changing. She's not feeling good. They won't move her. They want to keep her out here. It's a safe house. And then the alien eventually shows up. The first time I saw the alien, it was like, wow, this is great. The CGI effects for the alien were good until it opened its mouth. And then it sounded like a cross between a bear and a wendigo. It did not sound anything like an alien. It sounded like a cryptid sitting in the woods. It got good for a little while. There's a surprise ending to it, but that surprise ending just did not go over for me. I thought the surprise ending was kind of stupid. And I know I'm giving a very brief rundown of this, but, I watched this movie with good expectations, and it was like, oh my God, this is the worst of the bunch. Then I watched Fantastic Four, but we'll get to that later. What did you think of it?
So more or less the same as you. From the get-go, I thought this was going to be a decent movie. It had, it's got Kate Mara in it. It's got that Ivana girl in it, and it's got Lawrence Fishburne. I thought, all right, it's going to be good. I'll give it a go. And like you said, Scott, it was just really, really slow at the beginning. And I'm like, all right, I can see where this is going. Once they get it to the house, I was like, wow, cool house, but why would they have this house for something like that? So my mind was starting to try to trick me. And I'm like, all right, this is going to be some kind of CIA safe house or something like that, and blah, blah. And then we find out that there's a secret basement. And then we find out that, there's more to it than meets the eye. And then once the stuff started happening to her, I was like, oh, I had it figured out. And it kind of, I don't like that. I don't like when I figured out the twist. I would much rather see the twist at the end, but I saw it coming 100 miles away, and it really bugged me. It bothered me, because once I figured it out, and it was the way I figured it out was something that you mentioned, and I don't want to mention it because everybody's just going to know.
Yeah.
The way I figured it out, it just annoyed me. I was like, oh, seriously? That's just it's kind of, if you're thinking about it, it's just too easy. But like I said, it annoyed me. There were a couple of good scenes, like you mentioned. I thought the aliens were interesting. They didn't look too scary, but what they could do, their telepathy and all the other stuff that they were doing was pretty interesting. But the movie itself was just really slow, boring, disconnected. Like you said, when she's, the first time she's on the telescope and she dips it down, she's like, oh, what's that? That was pretty cool. I thought it was gonna get better. I couldn't figure out how they kept getting in a locked house with this, like, when the house goes into lockdown, these big metal shutters come down, and it was like,
Yeah.
Not already in the house. So it's got to have these transmutational properties where it can just sort of phase through or whatever. That never really gets solved, but it was kind of annoying, the twist at the end. So I don't know. I don't really want to wreck it for anybody, but it is what it is. You're not going to see anything new here. You're not going to get your socks knocked off. If you got nothing to do on a Saturday afternoon and you're a little hungover, maybe this is the movie for you. But otherwise, hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Tony.
I don't think it's not great. No. What are you going to rate it? Do you have anything else to add?
Other than, this is a movie I will never watch again. Yeah, nothing will make me watch it. I'm being a little generous for the special effects, and because of Lawrence Fishburne, I'm giving it a 2.
Okay. I will also give it a 2 for the same things that you just gave it a 2. I love Kate Mara. I've always been a fan of hers. I love the, what's her name? Ivana Milanova or something. I can't remember. The doctor. The doctor that she meets, female doctor. Very nice. Very good actress. Usually plays a bad guy. And Lawrence Fishburne. You got to love every part he's in, he crushes it. Fantastic. He's actually in the new season of The Witcher. I don't know if you guys knew that. But
I have not watched that yet, so
it's all right. Did you watch the first 2 seasons?
I didn't watch any of them.
Yeah, they're all worth it. I mean, you're gonna get pissy because Henry Cavill leaves and you get Liam Hemsworth, but he does all right. You can just sort of disconnect yourself from that. He does okay. But yeah, I'll give this one a 2 as well.
Okay. So our next one is the Fantastic Four: First Steps. I tried going into this, trying to put all the politics aside and how everything that was said. They're Marvel characters, so I tried okay, I love the Marvel universe, though the Fantastic Four has always been like my least favorite. This movie disappointed me for several reasons. The whole thing is it's the Marvel universe, they're heroes, people like them, oh God, what's his name? Ben Grimm, who's done a great job. Even Moss Backrack did a great job. But there's this girl at the local school who's crushing on him, and the wife, Sue Storm, played by Vanessa Kirby, she's pregnant and they're getting ready to have the kid. And Reed Richards is, I don't know. I don't like I'm not a big fan of the Fantastic Four, but Pedro Pascal plays him as this guy who's just so intellectually focused that it's all like he forgets his family. And, things are going, it was like about 30 minutes into the movie where it was nothing Marvel Avengers. And then the Silver Surfer shows up. Which I knew because during the preview, I saw and for those of you that are big Avenger fans and Marvel movie fans, in the preview, they show the shadow of Galacticus. So I knew the minute she showed up. And for those of you that aren't familiar, Galacticus is the Eater of Worlds. And the Silver Surfer shows up, and when she shows up, in this one, it's a she. It usually is a he. That means that the world is about to be eaten. So naturally, the Fantastic Four have to gather together and stop Galacticus. They take a spaceship. They decide rather than wait for him to get to Earth, they're going to meet him out there. And they don't stop him. They're unable to stop him. And from that point on, I don't know. I just lost. So they come back to Earth and they decide that, and this is to me what just irked me. Okay, we're Marvel, we're superheroes, we fight. I know, let's take Earth and send it to another dimension where they'll never find us. And I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, sure. So let's just drop it somewhere. Oh, maybe there's not a sun nearby. It was like the Marvel guys were running away. But then that fails. They don't do that for a reason. You'll have to watch the movie if you're depressed enough to watch it. And then, there's the final battle between the Marvel and the Galacticus. Yes, the final fight scene is pretty good. It's got some good stuff in it. The special effects for Galacticus are fantastic. No pun intended. But this movie just dragged. I'm used to the Avengers. I'm used to Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's like 30 minutes into this movie, I almost shut it off like you almost did, Dan. I did not like the one thing I did like about this is Galacticus when Sue Storm has her baby. Galacticus is like, that baby, I can relate to it. I will spare the world if you give me your baby. And then the whole world's like, well, just give him up the baby so we can all live. And of course, Sue's like, I'm not giving up my baby. This is my child. And that starts a conflict of butting of heads. But that was really the only part of the movie that really fascinated me, how they're going to do that. I don't know. This is like in the bottom 5 Marvel movies. And the other thing is, I looked it up to see if this was like a sequel. Because if it was, I was going to watch the first one to get caught up. There's like 4, in the past 20 years, there's been 4 different Fantastic Four characters. It's like, rather than take the movie like the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and just go with it, it's like, oh, nobody liked these characters. Let's put in new actors and actresses. Oh, nobody liked them. Let's put in new actors and actresses. If you like superhero movies, give it a watch. But I'm sort of warning you, I love the Avengers. I loved all the Marvel movies up to the one where Iron Man dies. This one, I'll never watch this one again either. Sir Richard?
Yeah, so I have not seen Madam Web. I haven't seen that one. I've seen all the other Marvel movies. I've seen them all. I've seen the Black Widow one. I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
This is at the very bottom. This is at the absolute. This is lower than the bottom. Like I said, I haven't seen Madam Web yet. I've seen all of the. I think all of the TV shows, and this telling of the Fantastic Four it's just so slow, boring, and I don't know. It's garbage. I think what they're doing here is world building, because Galactus is one of the supreme bad guys. He's still going, so he's still in the Marvel universe. Ben Richards, who is the baby, he's the baby. He's one of the most powerful characters, one of the most powerful humans in the Marvel universe. He's got these tremendous psionic powers. He's really strong. Silver Surfer, also one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe with the power cosmic, blah blah. Reed Richards, played by Pedro Pascal, is supposed to be the smartest human being on planet Earth. He's an absolute utter genius. He blows Tony Stark away. He's really super smart, blah blah. I just didn't get that here. I kind of got that, like you said, he was hyper focused on something he didn't need to be, and that's not Reed Richards. Reed Richards can multitask. So right there, that was kind of annoying. And I understand you've got poetic license, and a director and a writer can do what they want to do with characters that you know, like Frankenstein last week. Mm-hmm. They did great with that. It was fantastic what they did with that. With this, it was just kind of, no, I don't like it. No. So one of the aspects of the movie that you brought up, Scott, was the fact that they go out to try to fight Galactus, can't win. They realize that they can't beat him, and they come back, and then they try to move the planet, and then they try to hide underground, or vice versa.
No, they try to move first, and that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of silly. And it's not this Earth. It's one of the other Earths. And you can tell that if you look at like some of the vehicles. The vehicles are almost like from the 50s, but a lot of the technology they have is supersedes ours. One of the things I love about the Fantastic Four is how they became the Fantastic Four. And I really thought that was going to be in this, but it starts with them already superheroes.
Mm.
You know, so it was just, I just thought it took away. I wanted to see that. I understand that the next big bad is going to be Doom. He's going to be, you know, Doctor Doom is the next big bad, and he's one of the Fantastic Four bad guys. So, but Galactus is just, he's on a whole other level from it. I mean, he's stronger than Thanos. So it's, I don't know. But I think this, like I said, this is world building. And I just think they kind of botched it. I will watch this movie again just because I've had movies in the past like Ant-Man. I saw Ant-Man in the movie theater and I was like, yeah, it's all right. I didn't love it. I saw it at home and I absolutely loved it. So it's one of my favorites. But this, I just can't see me liking this, but I got to try again because, I mean, the Marvel, just the way they've done the Marvel for the past, you know, we're into what, the third decade now. It has just been phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, Scott, after the last Avengers Endgame movie, it kind of petered out. I love the new Deadpool flick. I thought they did great with that.
Yes.
Fantastic. But other than that, I'm just kind of bummed out about. I like the new Venom movie too. Not everybody else did, but I liked it.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it came out last year, I think. It was actually, I saw it on Halloween or just before Halloween. Not this past one, but the one before. So I went to see it at the movie theater. My kids were throwing a Halloween party, and I wanted to get the hell out of here, so when I saw a movie. So, again, this particular Fantastic Four, honestly, can't hold a candle to the last one. The last one with, actually not the last one, the one before that. The one with Jessica Alba and Michael Chiklis and Chris Evans. And I can't remember the Reed Richards' real name in that one.
Yeah.
And honestly, there wasn't a lot of the display of the powers that they all had. You know what Johnny Storm is. He can flame on. He does that. You saw that. I did like the beard on Ben Grimm.
That was cute.
That was actually cool the way they did it. He was growing up like a stone beard. It was pretty cool. But other than that, you just didn't see Reed Richards' power too much. And because he's a pretty powerful dude, and like Sue Storm, you did get to see that. But the whole "it's clobbering time" thing was cute, but I don't know. I like I said, I think this rates at the absolute very bottom of all of the Marvel movies. That's all I got, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, there was some comical moments. The very end scene when with the baby carriage. Yeah, and like you said, I never say it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But I agree with you, because if this is world building, they should have made it so you see how they came to get, you see how they got that power. And like I said, that's why I checked. It's like, okay, if this is going to be like the Avengers, where they build up, I want to see all the movies before this one. And this is the first and hopefully the last.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way they were already superheroes. But again, that I don't think that Earth is this one. I think it's a different Earth. It's because, of course they do that, multiverse and all that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a different Earth. It just kind of, in the Marvel universe, they number the Earths like Earth 921 and stuff like that. I don't know which one is which, and I don't know which one is ours. But I kind of liked and disliked it at the same time. But again, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna watch it again just to maybe I won't dislike it as much.
I wondered about the Earth thing, because during the opening scene, it was like, Earth 2098.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, but if it's 2098, why are they driving around in old cars? But everything else quickly ruined it for me. So
yeah, I got like a 1950s vibe out of it, 50s, 60s
see,
vibe.
I wonder if they're doing the I wonder if they're doing it that way because of the Marvel Zombies, where it was the Fantastic Four in another universe to come into our universe and turn all of them. But, so what do you rate this one?
Honestly, I just hate to do it, but I'm gonna give it a 2.
Same here.
It's so not good.
I'm giving it a 2 because the way they did Galactus, I thought he was so much better in this than like in the comic series. So.
All right.
So now you get the best movie.
Yeah, so I got Black Phone 2, which is the obvious sequel to 2021's Black Phone. Both are horror flicks that marry the supernatural with a serial killer. Ghosts are abound in both stories, although we lose the living serial killer, the Grabber, from the first flick, and we are presented with his evil spirit in the second. Centering around a brother and sister who have odd dreams and visions, the ghost of the Grabber has decided to strike at those who killed him in the first movie. If you haven't watched the first movie, shame on you. We move away from the dingy basement where the Grabber kept his victims in the first movie into the snowed-in sleepaway camp for the second. Both flicks exhibit a trapped theme, and both flicks do it well. I will say that the first 20 minutes of Black Phone 2 are a bit slow, with building backstory and some dreams that were supposed to be scary but just fall short. I actually turned it off. I turned this movie off, and I was not going to watch it. I was like, this sucks. This was before we picked it to do it for this. And then I was like, all right, I'll turn it back on, and I'm really happy I did. Yeah. All of that slowness goes away when the kids get to the camp and the Grabber makes his presence known. The kid's mom plays a part in this flick as well, as she calls her daughter from both the past and the grave. Mom's death from before the first movie is fleshed out later in this flick as well. You'll find out what happened. Black Phone 2 stars Mason Thames and Madeline McCraw as the siblings, with Jeremy Davies as their father, Demian Bashir as the camp's current owner, and Ethan Hawke reprising his role as the Grabber. Ethan Hawke does just really well in this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to destroy the plot, as this is a newer movie. It literally just came out to watch at home. But I will say that we learn a lot about the Grabber and where he started grabbing, who he really is, and why he does what he does. Ghosts can interact with the living in this one, and it is absolutely possible for the evil spirit of the serial killer to murder people in our world. There are several scenes where this is played out, and it's done well and has a creepy vibe. Many of the scenes are memorable and will have you on edge, fearing for the lives of the kids and sometimes the adults. Everyone in the film wore their acting shoes and totally acted as well as possible. Kudos to the young adults and kids, even some new ghosts who amped up my suspension of disbelief and had me fearing for them. This film was partially written by C. Robert Cargill, who has written several screenplays, including the Sinister movies and Marvel's Doctor Strange. Cargill also wrote one of my favorite books, Sea of Rust, which is about a robot and how he survives after humanity is gone in a post-apocalyptic. That's a great book, Sea of Rust by Robert Cargill. If you haven't read that, read it. It's actually right back there someplace.
Didn't they turn that into a movie, WALL-E?
No, well, complete. I love WALL-E. WALL-E's a great thing. So, Black Phone 2 is generally well received, and it yanked in a worldwide total of $128 million, with the aggregate reviewers giving it between, a B and a C. So, what's your thought, my dude? What did you think of this one?
I'd never seen Black Phone. Shame on me. I watched it last week. No, I watched it like Friday night just to get an idea about it. I was okay with Black Phone. It was really creepy. The whole thing about him keeping the kid in the basement and, the other murder victims calling him on the phone that didn't work to try to get the kid to fight back. This movie takes same actors, the two actors that play the brother and sister are in this one, and like you said, they go. This one, once the action started, it was like about 20, 30 minutes into a movie. once it started, this movie had me hooked. Everything about it, the visions, the dreams, just it wasn't a gore factor, but it just made you feel like cold. What was going on, what was happening. And then that big fight scene on the ice at the end, that was just fantastic. I love this movie. I will definitely watch this again, probably 2 or 3 times. It's the better of the two, in my opinion. Black Phone was good. This one rocked it. And if you like to be not scared, but if you like that stuff, like the Conjuring or the Insidious movies, you'll love this. The action at the end of this is non-stop. It is phenomenal. Special effects are good. All of them. All of the actors and actresses did a great job on this one, especially Ethan Hawke. I thought he was better in this one than he was in the first one. Definitely worth a Saturday night watch with your loved one. Cuddle up with them in the couch, because especially if they get scared, they'll hug you really tight. Definitely, probably one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was. I think I agree with you. It was better than the first one.
Yeah.
I think it was acted really well. I mean, Thomas Matt, the kid, he did fantastic in both movies. He was sort of the main character, the boy brother. Yeah. He was the main character in the first one, and then the sister is. They sort of share the main character in this, but it's her dreams that are really driving everything. And it starts off with the grabber. You know, he's now a ghost. He's attacking her in the dream, but when he attacks her in the dream, you know, if he scratches her, she'll have blood. You know, she gets scratched, like really. And she's like sleepwalking, which was freaky. But yeah, this was a good flick. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't want to watch Black Phone, the first one, but it was there, so I was like, I'll watch it. Why not? And I thought it was good. I thought it was great. No, not great. I thought it was good. But this one far supersedes that one, and it's a different type of movie too. Yeah. The first one, if you don't know what the Black Phone is, it's a disconnected phone in the basement of a serial killer's house, where he takes the kids. He grabs the kids and puts them down there. But one of the kids, the phone rings for him, and he answers the phone, and it's the ghosts of the kids the grabber has killed in the past in the basement. And they tell him, you know, what to do, what not to do. It came out in 2021. If you haven't seen it, it is what it is. I know I'm wrecking it for you. But it's worth the watch. If you're going to do it, I would definitely watch the first one first. Yes. And then, again, you space it out as much as you want, but watch the second one. The second one's absolutely worth it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, watch the first one first, because it sets it up. Otherwise, you'll have questions in the second one. Yeah. But in the second one, it's just like, wow. I mean, they took the first one, which I enjoyed, and they just ramped this up big time. So.
Agreed.
Now, hopefully they won't make a Black Phone 3, because that'll destroy the franchise.
So, well, when I was doing the research on writing up the little write-up I did, they have already discussed it, but they want to see how well this one does and what the fans think, not necessarily the reviewers, but what the fans think about it. And it's been generally favorable.
Oh, yeah.
So, plus, I don't know what the budget was. They had no huge names, but, I mean, Ethan Hawke's not a small name, and the guy Davies, he's been in a few. He was in Justified. He played Dickie Betts, something like that in Justified. So yeah, I liked it. I'm going to give this rating, I think, a 4. I think it was worth it. You should definitely see it if you haven't seen it. Dan was like, yeah, I don't want to see it. I think you should, Dan. I think you'd like it.
You will like it. The movie was released October 17th on a budget of only $30 million. It made on opening weekend. It about broke even on opening weekend, but as of now, it's made 128 million worldwide.
That's pretty good.
That is not bad for one that's only been out for about a month.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Like I said, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to give this one a 4.8.
Wow, you really did like it.
Oh my God. I mean, that just the whole plot and what they had to do and what, Ethan Hawke versus the spirits. And that fight scene on the ice was just creepy as all hell. So.
I liked it.
Yeah. So we are done early, since we didn't have our cohorts.
Right. Tell me about your the con you went to this past weekend.
Unfortunately, it was, I don't want to say horrible, but I mean, Salem PowerCon. They always held, last year they held it in Salem, Mass. Mm-hmm. They held it last year in October, and we did really good. But since we're not in downtown Salem, he gets a facility on the Salem State Southern Campus, so we get it dirt cheap, free parking and everything. We didn't get anywhere near as many people as we got. I only sold 7 books that day, and most of the other vendors I talked to said they didn't make anything like they used to. So I don't know. I feel bad. Charles, who does it, is phenomenal. He's a great guy. He pimps this thing for so long. There were some great people there. The Radicals, I don't know if you know them. They're a great group. If you ever go to a convention with them, the Radicals with a K, lovely husband and wife team. They gather. They go around, and if somebody has a haunted object that they don't want, the Radicals will take it off their hands. Now, they don't do the cleansings like the Warrens do. They just take them and isolate them. And they do it for free because they make their money on conventions and, selling stuff related to it. And they have this one item that is just, it's gotten to the point, people stand in line to see this item. And if you check out some of my other pages, you'll see a photo of it. He got his hands years ago on a fork owned by Jeffrey Dahmer. And there was something on it, so he took it in. It's human DNA. So he's got it in this glass case, and people line up, just to take a look at it and take pictures of it. And then they usually do a show where they bring out other haunted artifacts and talk about them. It was a good show. I didn't sell a lot, but it was good just to see some of the people I haven't seen in a while.
That's good.
And then the Thanksgiving weekend, I'll be, as I always am, at Northeast Comic Con in Boxborough, Mass.
Is that the one where I came to see you?
That's the one where you snuck in, getting pictures of me, and I didn't even realize it.
Some CIA agent.
I know. I'm trying to think. Hang on a second. Let me see if I have a list of who's going to be at the NECC. Oh, Daniel Roebuck, the guy who played Grandpa in Rob Zombie's The Munsters, is going to be there. Sherry Curry. Hang on a second. From Foxes, Jodie Foster's Foxes, Twilight Zone, the movie, and Eric Roberts.
I like Eric Roberts.
Yeah, so they're going to be there. And that's what I love about this convention, is he brings in actors and actresses that are famous, but not I'll spend $500 for an autograph famous. I mean, I got to meet Marta Kirsten, Judy from Lost in Space there. She remembers me. That's because I had the biggest crush on her when I was a kid. They had Lindsay Wagner. They've had Amy Miller from the blonde chick from King Kong Escapes. that Kong fell in love with. So yeah, it's fun. And then that's my last for this year.
Huh. I've actually never done one. It doesn't seem like the thing for me. I might try it someday. It's just, I don't know. I just like to write and then forget it. Just leave it.
Yeah, Dan, I saw your comment. I am loving that show. I said to myself, I'm going to watch it. Welcome to Derry. I'm thinking it might be entertaining. The first episode, I'm not telling anything. First episode blew me away. Have you seen it yet?
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are either 3 or 4 episodes.
The fourth one just came out this weekend. I watched that one. And that one was good.
Do one thing here.
Yeah, it's a good show. Some of the times I'm like, okay, where are they going with this? But it's all coming together.
So the fourth one is out?
I've heard that Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise makes an appearance next episode.
So in the 3rd episode with the kids taking pictures,
yeah,
it ends with they're looking at one of the pictures and like, what is that? And one of the kids says, it's a clown.
Yeah.
So he's on the way.
Yeah. Have you seen the 4th one yet?
No, I'm actually looking it up right now.
The 4th one is good. The 4th one is more historical. And they start going into the Pennywise's history. And it really is done well. Lee, hello.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Some of those scenes, Landa, are really gross. And that's what I love about it. But that I don't want to say it, but the end of the first episode just blew me away. I never expected that.
I did not see that coming.
No. And we're not going to say it, but you've got to watch this. It is very well done. It's a good prequel. You know, it really sets up for the movies. I highly recommend this one.
Yeah, it's top notch.
Yeah.
I've been watching Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown. I just started the 4th season of Mayor of Kingstown. So those are the 3 that I'm doing right now. I just finished something. What did I finish? I finished The Witcher, and which was good. If you're a Witcher fan, if you watch the first couple seasons of The Witcher with Henry Cavill, the one with everybody's crapping on the new season with Liam Hemsworth, but it was done really well. I think it was done great. There's some cool monsters. I mean, yeah, he's not Henry Cavill. I wanted to see Henry Cavill, but it was good. I recommend it if you haven't seen it and you like the first 2 seasons. If you haven't seen Tulsa King, you stop what you're doing and, well, I mean, unless you're watching the show, don't stop that. But after the show, go and watch Tulsa King because it's great. Sylvester Stallone, he's an aging gangster that did 25 years in jail, and he gets out of jail, and he gets sort of banished to Tulsa, and it's just about how he takes over and what he does, and of course, you know, the gangster is the good guy in this one, and there's bad guys, there's bad gangsters and stuff like that. And each season, I think this is the 3rd or the 4th season. There's like a new bad guy each season. This is the 3rd season, so it's absolutely worth watching. You should do that. And if you haven't watched Mayor of Kingstown, that's Jeremy Renner, and he's sort of a fixer that lives in Kingstown. It's the fictional town of maybe it's fictional, Kingstown, Michigan, and it's about how he works with the prison and the people in the town to try to keep everybody safe. But really, what he's trying to do is keep his friends from getting killed. It's absolutely worth it as well. Have you watched Mayor of Kingstown, Scott?
No, I don't have
to watch it.
Unfortunately, I am so overwhelmed with school and the writing. Jeremy Renner, he's the Hulk, right?
No, he's Hawkeye.
Oh, okay, Hawkeye.
That's Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk.
That's right. That I knew he was in the Marvel universe. Yeah. No, I've got like so many TV shows I want to watch. If I'm ever laid up, like with a broken leg for a couple of weeks, that's what I'll be doing.
I just finished watching one, and I can't remember what it was. You know what it was? It was a Korean zombie show, but I can't remember what it.
Was it the one about the old time zombies?
No, that's Kingdom, and that's great.
That has such a good twist to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
This is called Zomviver. And you know what? It's not Korean. It's Thai. I think it's from Thailand. It was good. It was. It's not great, and the zombies are definitely weird. You got to watch it to see what I mean, but it comes into the sort of there's like hive leaders of the zombies, and there's they can sort of think. Some of them can do stuff where they can think. They catch one of their friends that's been turned into a zombie, and they sort of sing to her, and because she was in this, like she was in the cheer squad, and they get that going, and she starts, and they give her some psilocybin, so she's stoned on mushrooms while she's a zombie. It was actually pretty good.
What's the name of that?
It's called Zomviver. I think it's Netflix is where I saw it. Zombivor. Yeah, it's from Thailand. It's dubbed. Dubbed? No, it's subtitled. I can't remember if it's dubbed. But it's worth it. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's okay. There's a lot of non-zombie angsty crap that you can just kind of fast forward through. But it's worth seeing.
I'm trying to think if there's anything like. Hi, Fred. Go lay down. No, come on up. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Fred. There's Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
I agree, Dan. I like Zomboat. I wish it kept going. It's a British.
I gotta look that one up.
TV show. You haven't seen Zomboat?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that. It got canceled, so it's only one season. It's these two ladies that are friends, and there's the zombie apocalypse is going on, and they get this boat, and they're driving it down like the I don't know if it's the Thames or wherever it is. I mean, that's the big river in England, but they're on a little river, and it's worth seeing. It's funny.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've had like a really good zombie movie.
Yeah, I agree. I watched. Oh man, what was it I just watched? I watched two of them, and they were both One of them was not worth it, and the other one was kind of worth it. I can't remember the names of it. It was like not Tubi, but I think it was Amazon. I watched a couple of movies on Amazon, and now every single one of them is just, all my, you should watch this. They're all stupid grade Z zombie movies. Okay. And some of them are just terrible.
I know, but I kind of like watching those. When I'm working and, doing marketing, Tubi is up over here, and I'm just watching some of the. If I don't like it within 10, 15 minutes, I get rid of it and go to another one.
And that's fair.
There was a movie I saw on Tubi, Peelers. It is really bizarre. It's not bad for a B movie. And it's not a zombie outbreak. Rather than become a zombie, if you get this stuff on you, you become this maniacal, vicious killer. And it happens at a strip club. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yes, there's a lot of TNA. So. Dungeon Deer will enjoy that.
So is it a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
And it's on Tubi?
Tubi. Peelers.
All right, I'll have to give that a go. Yeah.
Now, we've got some good movies for next week.
I haven't picked one yet, damn it.
Man, I thought you did.
No.
We've got 3 listed. We've got my pick, Cadaver Christmas.
Yeah.
Who picked Night of the Werewolves?
We don't know. It was not me.
Must
Maybe it might be the boss.
I think she did it, and then Mummy Shot.
Mummy Shot. I tell you what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to look up shitty horror movies on Tubi. Ooh, I spelled Tubi with a Y instead of an I. Oh, there we go. Extremely disturbing. I don't need that. Why are everyone so bad they're good horror
Extremely
ones?
disturbing one.
Witchboard.
Uh-huh.
Billy O's. Slumber Party Massacre 2. Highway to Hell. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Howling 2. Come on. Some of these are. I wanted something that I haven't seen. Troll 2, I've actually seen.
Yeah. Just type in shock or zombies. You'll get a crap load of bad movies.
The incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up zombies. That's a movie. The rats are coming. The werewolves are here. Yeah. I'll have to figure something out. But man, the movies.
And we already did. And we already did. Didn't we do Crackoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did that one, Lee. We did the werewolf one. It was so bad.
Werewolf versus. Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, it was not. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. Sharktopus versus werewolf, and the special effects were just terrible.
Oh, Dan had a good idea. A gross movie.
Grossest movie show?
Yes.
Vomiting zombies. So for most disgusting, I don't know that you can beat Human Centipede 2. I don't know if you've seen Human Centipede or Human Centipede 2, but just don't.
Not the second.
Not worth it. The second one is just horrible. I mean, it's not a good movie either. It's a bad movie. The first one, at least, it had some novelty to it, but the second one was just gross. But I think that's what they were aiming for, was just disgust.
If we are going to do the grossest movie, I already have my pick. Hang on a second. Let me get the title. Peter Jackson is the director, right?
Director of.
Didn't he do Kong?
Peter Jackson did do Kong, yes, and he did a zombie movie.
Yes, and that's the one. It was his first movie.
The lawnmower. What's it called?
Oh no! Wait a minute. Maybe that's not him.
Well, he definitely did that zombie movie.
Wait a minute. I did not know he did District 9.
Yeah.
Oh, that was unusual.
Oh, you know what? I don't have to look it up. It's Dead Alive.
Yes. Yes, I just remembered that.
I was just typing it in to look it up, and I remembered.
Yeah. Dead Alive.
Another name as well.
Dead Alive was just one of those movies that was so over the top gore it became funny. Almost like, remember Tokyo Gore Police?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I just didn't like that. I didn't like the story. I mean, if you're gonna watch a movie for gore, that's tough to beat. Tokyo Gore Police is tough to beat for just solid blood and guts everywhere. But, it is what it is. But I still have to pick a movie for next week. Yours is Cadaver Christmas. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Is it a zombie movie?
It is a zombie movie that is horrible acting, horrible special effects. The whole thing is just so bad. It looks like the three of us and Hadley got together one weekend, drank a bottle of whiskey, and then decided to make a zombie movie. And I think we would have done better.
Have you seen Bigfoot versus Zombies?
I don't think I have.
All right, so that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I might actually pick that one. I don't know if we've done. I don't. There's no way we.
No, I don't think we did. I think I would remember that one.
Yeah, it's bad.
Dead Next Door. What is that about? That sounds so familiar.
It does. Let me Google that right now. Dead Next.
Oh yes. No. Zombie Ass. If that's the one I think of, the Japanese one, that one is just like. That one is almost as bad as Poltergeist.
Which one?
Oh,
the Toilet of the Dead. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was pretty terrible. Skittles. What's this? Streaming.com. See ya. Funny, gory. For Meatball Machine. What the hell is Meatball Machine?
I've heard of it. I'll look that one up. Whoops. Helps if you spell it right.
I don't know how to. What is that stuff? I'm trying to bounce this moron that just jumped in here. Skittish.
Which one? 2025 or the? Oh my God, they got two of them. They got one that just came out.
And which movie are you talking about? Oh,
I'm looking at Meatball Machine. So this guy comes across an alien parasite and not knowing better takes it home.
All right. Did you ever see a movie called Brain Dead?
Brain Dead.
It's it might have been Brain Damage actually. It's with that little worm creature that puts the thing in the back of the guy's neck, the Aylmer. I can't remember. It was just so bad.
I don't know. It doesn't sound familiar.
Brain Dead? Brain Damage. Oh, yeah. No, that's it. It's 1988. Cheesy and old.
And you heard Carpenter is making a sequel to The Thing.
Yeah, I heard it was talked about, and then I heard that it was going to happen, but I haven't seen anything other than, we're going to make it.
So I am so torn on that.
Yeah.
If anybody could make a good sequel, it would be Carpenter.
I agree.
But I don't know if he couldn't. How do you beat The Thing?
Oh, you put it in a city and you make it a zombie movie with just things running around everywhere trying to get it. It could work. But it won't. It'll be a small cast like the last one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Dan. He does say he just talks some shit sometimes. Oh man.
We've almost made it an hour, just the two of us.
I know, right? Yeah, we're 58 minutes. Tony says, Tony Coviello says that Russell, they say Russell signed on. That's interesting. Asian lady cut the feet off a guy, stuffed him in a duffel bag, and fed him vomit. What? I could have lived my whole life without hearing that, and I would have been better for it.
Wait a minute. There was a movie, something like that, but it wasn't The Interview. It was are you thinking The Audition?
Audition.
There was a Japanese movie about this guy who was looking to get a girlfriend. So new season of. So his friend's like, well, we just say we're auditioning for a movie, and then we get to sleep with, one of the actresses, and then sorry we didn't pick you. And this guy thinks it's a good idea. He does it, and unfortunately, the woman he slept with is a psychopath. Yeah, The Audition. That one is just sort of like, ooh, crazy women. Just my type.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You can cut my feet off, no problem, but I'm not going to eat puke. Forget about it.
Yep, the new season of Monarch, Stranger Things will be coming out in a little over a week.
Yeah, I should probably rewatch the last season.
Oh, and Oh God, I can't think of the name of the movie. The one with the clown guy. The Apocalypse Road Race.
Oh, Twisted Metal. Yep, they signed up for
the third season is underway.
Different showrunner though. It's not the same guy. Not the actors are the same, but the guy who's running the show is different. So I don't know how. Go. Hopefully it's great, and he just keeps it as funny and crazy as the last one.
Yeah.
But there's an hour, buddy. We killed it. We did it. Woo-hoo. Thanks, everybody.
And we didn't lose any of our audience.
I know. We actually gained 2.
And now we are doing next Wednesday, right?
Yep.
And we're doing the turkeys of the year. So.
Right. So I still need to pick one, but maybe Bigfoot versus zombies. That might be it.
Or you could pick, if you want for the holidays, you could pick Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. I am all set with that. We did Santa Jaws. That was terrible.
We did? Okay. All right, everybody.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming, and we will see you next week. We love you guys. End stream. Oh, wait, I got a 2.
Thank you for listening. This program is made possible by the Weird Realities Network, where writers plot, weird kids dream, and conspiracy theorists definitely shouldn't have Wi-Fi after midnight. If you like this program, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us across the multiverse of social media. You'll find all our links at linktree/Weird Realities. That's weird, spelled WYRD. Until next time, keep your tinfoil hat handy and stay weird. After all the best folks are.